Let's talk about how Nigeria fared on the foreign policy front in 2024. And joining us is Director General, Center for Credible Leadership and Citizens Awareness, Dr. Gabriel Nwambu. Thank you so much for joining us. How well would you say Nigeria fared in 2024 in achieving its 4D foreign policy of democracy, development, demography, and diaspora? Would you say we have truly been able to put Nigeria first in our foreign relations?
Thank you so much for having me. The foreign policy for which President Ahmed Bola Tinubu has embarked on, give or take, the impact has not been really felt, by the generality of Nigerians right now. Since this year, let's say from that is since the year that just ended, 2024, the 12-month calendar month of 2024, President Ahmed Bola Tinubu has traveled at least 14 times across the world. Yes, the position of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is synonymous to that of a salesman. His position is actually to go around the world, try to sell the country called Nigeria, to market the country called Nigeria, to possible investors and to the international community. And the reasons, giving reasons for which people should come and invest in Nigeria. That the president has done very well, and he has anchored it effectively. Now, whether it has yielded positively or not is another story. But however, it is also pertinent to note that these countries will also profile Nigeria to be able to know whether what the president has said is in the same page with what is obtainable in the country. They must profile this country called Nigeria and be sure that they are making the right investments. Yeah.
All right, let's look at another issue in this regard. Just as it has done at other times, in 2024, Nigeria made a case for a permanent seat on the UN Security Council. How strategic do you think the nation has been in this advocacy, and are we likely to get a nod in the affirmative?
Yeah, thank you so much. If you look at the roles for which the Nigerian state has played, even in the ECOWAS, it is pertinent and it's imperative that Nigeria as a nation be recognized as a country that is fit, a country that should have a permanent seat, at the United Nations. Nigeria has been pivotal, when it comes to ensuring the big brother role in South Africa, in Africa, as it were, especially as it affects ECOWAS. When it comes to peacekeeping, when it comes to ensuring that the role of a big brother, Nigeria has demonstrated capacity, Nigeria has demonstrated competence, and in all these engagements, the Nigerian troops have performed creditably well, whenever they are on peacekeeping across the world. So I think it is imperative Nigeria as a nation is given a nod, is given a pass mark to occupy that seat. It's long overdue, and Nigeria has all it takes to occupy that position.
All right. And in 2024, Donald Trump won re-election, and in 12 days, he will return to the White House. How do you see the change in government in the U.S. impact Nigeria in terms of aid, for instance, especially as the world braces up for a potential health emergency?
Yes, we are going to be the country generally, is already set for a possible shutdown again. I mean, all the relevant agencies in government are beginning to notify Nigeria. Nigeria is also beginning to take comprehensive steps in terms of foreign international passengers coming in from China and other flashpoint countries, just like we did during the COVID era. So I think that with Donald Trump's emergence as the president of the United States in a few days' time, Nigeria is going to be very proactive. Nigeria is going to take the bull by the horn, and we also encourage Nigerians not to go to where you are not needed. It's not that bad in Nigeria. Together, all of us can join hands to make Nigeria a better place to stay. It is not Japan.